Hey, welcome to Mallet'S TV. I'm your host, Jason Malletman Taylor. It's a pleasure to be here on your TV too. Mallet Records supports Mallet'S TV in keeping real music alive. Mallet'S TV is about keeping real music alive. This show is a special show, just like all the rest of them, where we're gonna have great guests, great vocalists, great bands, lots of great instruments. It's gonna be cultural, educational, and a whole lot of fun. So Grandma, put that coffee down, come over here, get real close, now, come on now. And kids, get some ice cream, come on over now. If it melts, don't worry about it. Because our mission is to have fun. So sit back, loosen up, relax, because you're watching Mallet'S TV. Yeah, okay, you like that? Okay. Well, that basically was me performing at Las Vegas, in Las Vegas last year at the Fitzgerald Hotel for the Taste of Sounds and Soul Music Festival. And that was really incredible. We had some great celebrities there. And it was a good time, so we figured we'd give you a little piece. Moving right along, I want to introduce you to the co-host of Mallet Records and the VP of Mallet Records, I'm sorry, man, and the co-host of Mallet'S TV, Eric Livsey. Hey, Eric!
Hello, Mallet. How you doing? You know something?
What happened?
Looking at that clip bringing us all the way back to Las Vegas, it was definitely a great time.
Wasn't it?
The weather was beautiful, the people were beautiful, and Mallet, you definitely turned it out. It was a show that, if you wasn't there, you missed a heck of a show. But tonight, we're able to give people another taste of something good, right, of Mallet Records. This is a young lady, what's her name?
Well, I must say that it's an honor, and I know, like I've told the audience before, we're concentrating on keeping real music alive, but you also must realize the people that are behind the scene that help to keep real music alive. We have all sorts of producers and directors and promoters, but tonight, ladies and gentlemen, once again, tonight we're going to concentrate on the visual, so you're able to see these great artists. We have the photographer of Mallet Records Incorporated, all the way from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Please put your hands together for Cheri Rogowsky. Hey, Cheri!
Hey, Jason!
Hey!
Thank you.
Whoa, sorry.
Having me on the show.
Well, you know, it's just so great to be
Eric.
able to have you in front of the camera. You've done so much. You are talented. You have such a great background. Let's just start out by asking you, first of all, what got you, Cheri Rogowsky, into photography?
What got me into photography?
Tell the people what got you into photography.
Well, I think I was a photographer. I got interested in photography when I was a little girl, actually.
A little girl?
A little girl.
How tall were you?
I was a little girl. I was about, I'd say, 10 years old. I had my first Brownie camera. And after that, my father was like, he had a dark room, and he used to play with me in the dark room with the pictures, and we used to develop them. And that's how I really got into photography.
Wow.
And then I didn't like really get into it until later in life, as far as like really getting hooked on images and people and just things around me that was happening. And that was like an automatic, it was kind of like, it was visual. The first time I actually got into visual, I was starting to document an orchestra. And that was really the height of my, my artistry, as you say.
Okay.
And I started documenting in 1994. That's when I first started.
1994.
And then I haven't put the camera down since then.
Wow.
So it's been like 14 years about, of you know, of documenting everything, life around me.
So now let me ask you this. Do you remember the first camera that you bought?
My first was a Voigtlander,
A Voigtlander?
which was a film camera
It's a film camera?
from Germany.
From Germany.
Then I went to a Pentax. Then I went to a Nikon.
Okay.
All film cameras. But
So explain to the audience, so we know, because I don't know much about the difference between Pento and
Pentax.
Pentax?
Pentax.
Pentax. Is that a beginner's? Is that advanced camera? Is that a mature camera?
They were mature cameras.
Okay.
They were beautiful cameras to learn from. And then I got into, well, once the digital age started, that was the whole error by itself, because what happened was I had to learn all over again, and I'm still learning. I mean, everybody learns daily on the digital, because there's it changes every day. And
they're gonna think you mailed it. No.
so you know, and you always have to, like, you know, keep up with technology, because technology changes so fast, and that's what I'm trying to do.
And Cheri, you know, just one thing I'd like to ask you is, if someone wanted to begin photography, where would they start? What's a good place for them to start? Or how would they get started?
Well, I think if they have a desire and a passion for it, I mean, they could always take classes in a course, or like if they don't have the time, at a night school, or, you know, if they do have the time, they have like little like mentorship kind of classes. I mean, you could always learn by a mentor. That's the best way. And I think with me, I had a mentor, but it wasn't like it was hands-on, because I had to teach myself.
Wow, you taught yourself?
Yeah.
You didn't go to school?
Well, I did.
What school did you go to for photography?
Well, I took a lot of classes. I went to like, I did a lot of like night school.
What school? Could you tell
well, I went to Union College. I took classes there.
Now, where's Union College at?
In Cranford, New Jersey.
Okay.
And I took like darkroom classes, and I took black and white color classes, and I played with the pictures, and you know, learned the developing, and you know, did all that background. And then, but then once the digital age started, the darkroom is like no longer.
Okay, now, just so we don't lose focus, what got you into taking pictures of musicians? I mean, what grabbed you with that?
It was the art form of the musicians and their instruments. And I just started looking at them and looking close at them and seeing what they were doing, their talent. And somebody had to like show what they were doing, and I was there. So I felt I had to do the job of telling the story. And that's how I photographed all these images. It was a lot of time, lots of practice. I mean, I just years of practice and time, and it just didn't happen overnight.
Well, let's get down to the nitty gritty here, because I know that you've taken some great pictures. You supported, Cheri has supported Mallet Records, just so you guys in the audience know. She supported Mallet Records to the maximum, on top of her own projects that she does as well. Now, what we want to do is, if it's all right with you, we're going to give her this mallet. Okay, you notice we're giving her the mallet? And we have some photos to the left that we want you to talk to the audience about over here. And if you can just, pick a picture, tell a story. How's that sound? You guys, you think you guys could zoom in a little bit as she points to something? Give us a little history of the Sign of the Times.
Okay. Well,
It's on you.
the first one, naturally, is Malletman. And Malletman is a unbelievable
Could you get zoom in on that, or maybe they can get it? I don't know.
musician.
Can they get that picture there? Let's get that top picture if you can.
This is Malletman
Not
at
yet.
Mallet's Place in Newark, New Jersey. When I first documented him, he was playing the vibes, and I captured that moment of him kicking his feet up in the air.
Can you zoom in on that a little bit? Can you guys zoom in on that one at the top?
And he just was unbelievable. He had the audience jumping because everybody was just so impressed with him. And also this one down here was him playing the mallets.
Can you zoom? Can you zoom? Can they zoom? Can you guys zoom in on any of them so this way people can get a better look at the picture? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, there we go.
There
Oh,
we
now
go.
we're talking. That's
Yeah.
good. All right. So what picture is that there?
Yeah, that was that was the in Newark, New Jersey at Mallet's Place.
Okay. Now go down to the next one.
This one?
Whichever one you want.
Okay. Yeah. And then this one was
Keep the mallet there so they know.
yeah, this one was him playing also in Newark, New Jersey.
Could you zoom in?
And
There we go. Oh, there we go.
and he's just a fantastic artist. And he had the people going wild. And he just moves and does his thing, and he's just so vibrating. Like he's so talented. People just love the way he does his music.
Next picture.
And the next one is this was at George Benson, and that was two years ago at Crossroads in Garwood, New Jersey. He had come in just unannounced. He just walked into this club. It was his birthday, his 63rd birthday. And that was his birthday, I guess his birthday evening, celebrating. And this was his, also him playing at the Crossroads. And he was unbelievable, as you well know,
And
George
who's
Benson.
That? Who's that?
George
Oh,
Benson.
Yeah, point to that. Point to it again.
Oh,
Down
this
there.
one,
Yeah.
George Benson.
All right. And who's that on the other side? Of George
Oh,
Benson?
the other side, okay.
Everybody know who that is?
This man is a very famous man, Ben Vereen. I saw him in New Orleans. I happened to be there the year right before the floods, and I caught him coming out of a taxi cab. And I saw him, and I go, "Hey, George, remember me? I saw you in New York City."
Ben.
I mean, oh, I'm sorry. I said, Ben.
That's okay.
And then he said, "I remember you," because he saw me at my shoe store. I have a shoe store in Manhattan, and it's a shoe parlor, and he saw me there. So he remembered me.
Wow.
It was so weird. But I saw him in New Orleans, and he had his Mardi Gras beads on. It was Mardi Gras time. So there's his beads right there.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing.
He's wearing his, and he never saw this picture.
Not yet? Well, he'll probably see it now because he's on TV.
He's on TV.
Mallet's Place TV.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe one day he'll like this picture.
Yeah.
But
Ben, if you're there, if you're out there, Ben, give us a call. Give us a call, huh? Come on, we'll get that picture to you there.
Very nice man.
Eric?
And very talented. Okay.
What's that back there? What's going on? Vibrate, please. Vibrate.
Okay. All right. Then we have this picture here is Stanley Jordan that I've shot, and he was at the Cutting Room in New York City, and that was he's an unbelievable guitarist.
Stanley Jordan?
Stanley Jordan.
Yeah, great guitar player.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
He's like no other.
Wow.
Really, he's in his own world when he plays that guitar. And very.
And who's next to Stanley Jordan?
Okay, and oh wait, we have
In the way?
yeah, that's Russell Malone.
And who's Russell Malone?
He plays all over. He has a lot of big hits in the jazz world. He's very talented artist.
Okay.
And he just walked in that Crossroads also one night. But he's like, he's all over. He's in New York, all over the place.
So pretty much a lot of them are all over.
They're all over.
Yeah,
they all play.
They are famous names, though. They are famous names.
They're all big guys in the jazz world. You know, they all have lots of CDs and lots of recordings, and very talented.
Oh, you wanna put that back over?
And then this one is Joe Lovano. He was at Cecil's Club in West Orange, New Jersey.
Yeah, Cecil. Yeah, he used
And
to play drums with me.
this is Cecil himself, Cecil Brooks. And he's the owner of the club where Joe Lovano played. So
That's all right.
it was a very nice, interesting evening when I caught the two of them together.
That's all right. Huh? That's all right. Y'all want to give a round of applause? Come on now, yeah. Come on. This is some great work. I mean, you know, I've seen her. She showed up at some locations that were incredible. I remember when Eric, I remember when I got nominated for the Grammy Award. I said, "Could you meet with the Grammys?" She was running up and down the stairs in subway stations, and we asked her. I was on NBC one time on the morning show. Was that with Katie?
Katie Couric.
Katie Couric.
Met Katie Couric. Yeah, in
And
fact,
you know
she's
Katie
in.
Couric? Yeah, you got
She's
her
in
there
here.
too, right?
She's in there somewhere.
Where's that Katie Couric at shot there?
Yeah, we got Katie
And,
Couric.
I was being interviewed on NBC first thing in the morning.
There's Katie
And there go
Couric.
Katie. Can you zoom in to Katie Couric? I don't know if that's.
I don't know if you're going to get the
Can you
reflection.
get Couric? See the woman without the beard. Where's it at there?
Yeah, that's
Right there.
Katie Couric.
Katie Couric. Katie Couric.
Yeah.
Hey, Katie Couric. How you doing, Katie? Give me a smile.
She's very nice.
Alright.
Very nice. And Jason had a wonderful interview that time.
That was fun. But I mean, it's some of many, you know, some of many great pictures. You want to add to that?
Yeah, we had a lot of pictures.
You want to add to that, Eric?
That's a favorite picture of mine right there.
What's the favorite? Show the people. We looking down here. Show the people. People want to see.
You know who that is?
Oh yeah, he was on the show one time.
Oh.
With our Pretty Purdy.
Pretty Purdy. Famous drummer. He's the most recorded drummer in the world.
No, like that? That better?
Better?
Who, this right here?
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
hold it
Pretty.
down, Glenn.
Oh.
Right here? Right here?
Yep. That's
Pretty Purdy.
Pretty
He's Pretty
Purdy.
Purdy. He was on our show, Burn Up Pretty Purdy. This guy is a phenomenal drummer. He's played on Steely Dan's albums. He's on Aretha Franklin's Respect album. He's been on James Brown's album. He's a phenomenal guy there. So, I mean, Cheri's been taking pictures of some legends. And up and coming, too, right?
Oh, yeah. Up and coming James Brown, right here.
That's not James Brown.
It's like James Brown. He sounds like James Brown. Not the real James Brown, unfortunately. But what else do I have? I have,
Got a few there, huh?
yeah, there's a few. The Monk. Do you know the T.S. Monk?
You ever heard of T.S. Monk? T.S. Monk. Felonious. T.S. Monk. T.S. Monk. That's the son.
That's the son of
That's the son of
famous
Felonious
T.S.
Monk.
Right.
Son of Felonious Monk, right?
Yeah, he's the son.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a
all
lot.
right. Huh? That's great. So let me ask you another question. Now, you've taken pictures of all these great artists. If anybody wanted to get in touch with you, you know, the kids are out there. They want you to take their picture of them playing their instruments, or anything like that. How could they get in touch with you, Cheri?
Okay, right now I'm working on a website, so I don't have one right now, but you could email me at photo123@aol.com.
Repeat that.
It's FOE, like faux, toe, like toes, you know, toes. TOE 123@aol.com. And that's how they could get in touch with me right now. If they're interested, and contact me, take pictures of, you know, their bands or their groups. I do weddings, I do bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, sweet 16s. I do it all that way. I really just, whatever people hire me for, that's what I do. I do events, fundraisers.
And you can also see a lot of her great photos also on our website, www.malletsplace.com as well. We also want to, Eric. We also want to plug in a couple of things real quick, don't we? Don't we want to talk about
one question I ask Cheri is: as long as you've been being a photographer, what is one of your greatest moments, or what was the best moment that you can think of? What's the highlight of your career?
The highlight of my career. That's
I mean,
a tough question. Well, one of them was meeting you guys, because I met you guys. And you were just like something to document for me. I mean, I met Eric at a club at Crossroads in New Jersey, and he said to me, "Come to my birthday party." And he didn't even know me. And he goes, "I want you to come to Mallet'S place in Newark, New Jersey." And he goes, "It's my party. Come visit me." So I went. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. It was an unbelievable place. It was beautiful. It was like Casablanca. It was wonderful. It was so classy, and the people were wonderful. And they always made me feel safe. And I just felt very secure and happy, and it was a pleasure to photograph them.
And just for those of you guys not too familiar, you're talking about in Newark, New Jersey, before Mallet'S Place TV, with the help of you guys, everybody. Mallet'S Place was originally a jazz cabaret, which Cheri was explaining, located right next door to the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. If you guys wanted to look up, the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, it'll explain to you about how great and historical that area is over there. But that's where the jazz cabaret originally was. And this is where all this great friendship and teamwork and talent all came together. And for those of you who just turned on your TV, we want to welcome you to Mallet'S Place TV. And we want you to know that our concentration is to keep real music alive, and we're making it cultural and educational. And this is actually an educational and cultural part of our program. And at the same time, we just want to make sure we give some plugs to Yamaha Corporation for supporting us, Sonic Bids for supporting us, Sabian Cymbals, Mike Bolter Mallet'S. Without my mallets, I can't do my thing. And also with East Coast Piano, we would like to give a plug out to them. But Eric, something happen to East Coast Piano there with the scholarship?
Well, we're happy to announce that we do have a winner for our essay contest. And it's a young lady that's out of what part? She's from Hackensack, New Jersey?
She's from West Caldwell.
West Caldwell, New Jersey. Her name is Alyssa Cocherelli.
Alyssa Cocherelli, congratulations, everybody. She won the scholarship.
And
all 2 months of free lessons, right?
And all the other people that participated in the program but didn't win, just like to let you know that you're all winners. And don't stop trying, because it's very important that you continue to try.
Yeah, we got to keep trying. But Cheri,
we forgot to show your CD.
Oh, that's right. She did the actual
cover
of
the CD for Mallet'S Place. It was a wonderful music.
Yeah, that was one of our great photos. And they can, once you say, you can go to the website and see some of those other photos as well. But Cheri, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to step from behind the scenes and come up front with us so we can give you what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You have worked hard. You have supported all of us. We want to thank your family. Thank you so much for the Rogowskys for taking the time to let, moms,
my 4 sons,
your moms, your dad, pops, and your husband let you come out the house to do all these great things, because you're helping to pave the way so the kids and adults can see what you're doing to try to make a difference for the arts.
And
we feel photography is arts, guys.
It's wonderful.
So we want to thank you once again. And we want you to realize that during the times that I'm on stage and performing, and Eric's hosting the shows, and he's also promoting as well, Cheri, she's down there on the ground. She's shooting right up at us, no matter whether I'm flipping my mallet or turning to the left or right, she's right there to take those pictures. And we commend you. We commend you so much for your hard work. And you have a great future with Mallet Records and with anybody else that wants to contribute towards giving you an opportunity to perform your talents for the community. for the world, for that matter.
The world.
You know,
Yeah.
the world, you know.
Yeah.
You want to say any last words there, Eric?
Well, Cheri, you definitely a phenomenal talent. Keep up the good work. And
it
I'm
all started
sure
from this.
that what you are seeing, the world have to realize that you are sharing your world with them, and all those artists, jazz singers out there that need a photographer. Cheri is the one, and all those people that Cheri have taken a picture of before. You better get those pictures. You better get those pictures.
We got some names. We got some names.
There's
We got some
Look at some
names.
names that she took pictures of. I mean, well, we see enough right here. I mean, you know, like I said, I think we got a point across that you taking pictures of a lot of great people.
The ones with
I mean,
the stars,
you know,
Welcome
Joe
Home.
Benson, Danny Mixon, Steve Jackman, Radham Schwartz, and you know. But that's basically, you know, I just think, thank you.
You're
We
welcome.
thank you,
Thank
Cheri.
you. Thank you.
Cheri,
Thank you.
Cheri, we thank you so much. And audience, pay
Thank you.
attention to who's behind the scenes. Cheri Rogowsky, huh? Give a round of applause. And we said once again, thank you for watching Mallet'S TV.
Thank you.
And keep real music alive. Yay!
Thank you.
Hey, put some music on.
Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Smile. Click, click, click.
Oh,
We're having the music.
you gotta do the end over again.
Click, click, click.
Clicky, clicky, clicky.